where have all the strong men gone, for real? Alright, I'm not man bashing, but as the only woman at my job in a tire shop, it's like I witness things and I'm just thinking, my Gen X mind is thinking, no, this is not happening. Because men aren't, well, no, I take it back. Boys aren't strong like they used to be in the 80s and 90s. Alright, so they're telling me, okay, this customer wants to look at 2 different wheels, nice wheels, gotta make them look nice, but he wants to see what they look like on his truck. His truck isn't even that big. This is a basic 1500 whatever truck. And so, I put the, one wheel on one side, and he's got these big low profile. Why they do that, I'll never understand it. Low profile, wheels and tires on the truck, 20, 21 maybe inch rims, whatever. He's going for something more meaty, more aggressive, which you should. It's a truck, it's not a race. But I mount him up, I put him on one side of the truck, so we can see which side looks prettier. Looks cooler, looks more badass. That's what I meant, more badass. And he picks, all right, I want this wheel, all right, cool. We'll do new wheels, new tires, boom, let's do it. But then he comes over and he asks me if the wheel and tire that he chose, his choice, he asked if it was heavier than the wheels and tires that are already on his truck. And I'm just like, well, the ones that are on your truck are just a P-rated 4-ply. Probably a little extra load to it because, it's for... Anyways, yeah, and this one here is a 10-ply tire, dude. It's heavier. It's got more ply rating in it, so it's heavier, it's more aggressive. And he goes, just because the ones that are on here are pretty heavy. So I guess he's worried when he's out, out and about, and if he needs to put the spare on, he's just wondering how heavy it is. Really? I know I do this shit every day, and then I go to the gym and lift weights, because I'm really into, staying on top of my health and not getting weak and not losing muscle as I get older. But I guess we all have our priorities, right? He is worried that, and this dude, I'll just say it right now. If you're not white, you've got this fountain of youth flowing through your blood. So he could have been in his 30s, he could have been in his 20s, I couldn't tell, but he didn't look old. But I'll just say that much, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't white, therefore he had the fountain of youth with him, because, like I said, all people of color, it seems like, if you're white, you get older faster, wrinkles, all that shit. But, this dude was definitely not in his 40s, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at him, he doesn't seem to be handicapped. I'm just saying, really? Why don't you pick up a set of dumbbells or something, maybe do some squats and some curls and some chest, presses, and so that if you do need to put your spare tire on, you're not worried about if you're able to. I don't know. I saw that and I felt sad. Maybe it's just like I said, because I'm Gen X, and back then, men were men. They could lift heavy shit. Now, I don't know if technology has made us weak, or, if everything in our food has made us overweight and weak, or if people just don't care anymore. I think that's, everyone, when I get to this age, I'll probably get diabetes, because that's what happens, and I'm okay with it, because, why would I want to, take care of myself, and why would I want to stay strong? And that's the thing, too. And here goes the little man envy that I get, just because you guys have all this testosterone, this free-flowing testosterone. Oh, I get really heated when I talk about things like this. And I'm just like, and you're just letting it go to waste? You take a couple, well, I shouldn't say that. You take a man and a woman, and, a husband and wife, and they're on their fitness journey together, and the guy will always build muscle and lose weight faster than the woman because of the amount of testosterone in him. That's, just seems to be the way it is. Why would you let that go to waste? I know I'm ranting, but it's just really, dude? Like, that was his concern. Are these new wheels and tires going to be heavier than the ones that I'm used to, dealing with? Because those are already heavy enough for me. For a ply-rated tire, it's not that heavy at all. That's why I'm just like, it saddens me. Like, where's all the tough guys that we used to have? I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this probably, but this is coming from Gen X, yo. We grew up where, we didn't, no guy back in the 80s and 90s was worried about this shit.